indicated to me, and I don't really know if this is factual, just telling you what I've heard, and it's come through the media, and you know I don't trust the media. I've heard, and I can't say this factually, I have heard, and in the event that there's a modicum or an abundance of truth in this, that Mr. Cohen has received or will receive endorsement of our honorable president of these United States, well, let me speak to that. But I don't know that to be factually true. In the event that it is true, let me first of all say that I admire our president. I have the profoundest of respect and admiration. I love our president. Greatly elated when we broke down the barriers of the presidency to African Americans or an individual of color. So I admire the president. I support the presidency of Barack Obama. Let's make that clear, okay? Now, if it is true that the president has deemed it necessary to get involved in a local congressional primary race, I will simply say to Mr. President, even though I respect you, I do not think that that decision works in the best interest of the citizens of the 9th Congressional District, whom I represent, and I represent their aspirations to have representation in this 11-member Tennessee congressional delegation. I will say to Mr. President, the same zeal and desire that we had to elect you president, to make sure that the office of the president would at some point have some diversity, we have that fervor, Mr. President. We have that desire in Memphis to diversify our Tennessee congressional delegation. It has been reported to me, and I don't know if this is true in the media, that in the press statement that was released, that, and I don't know if this is factual, that Mr. Obama indicated that Mr. Cohen is a strong voice for Tennessee. Let me, in spite of my admiration for the president, make it emphatically clear that Mr. Cohen is a weak voice for the 9th Congressional District. He does not represent mainstream 9th District residents. He does not represent the ideology of the majority of the citizens in this great city. I admire the president. I will also say that I find it highly unusual for a president of these United States to get involved in a primary election. I find this highly unusual. It clearly indicates to me, and that's why I told my chairman, Sidney Chisholm, I said, Sidney, this is a great day. So he looks at me and he said, what do you mean it's a great day? I said, Sidney, they now know what you and I know. We already know that we're going to get 80% of the African American vote. We'll get a minimum of 5% of the white vote. Cohen, out of desperation, because they know the numbers. They know the numbers. We are ahead. We are going to win. All of our examination tells us 80% of the African American vote is ours. Irrespective of all of Cohen's antics, getting on the stage, I don't know what kind of dance he's trying to do, trying to act black, trying to bring back the plantation days, none of that's going to work. He's buying up a few people, but he will not be able to buy up enough to win this congressional race. We are ahead, and when you see him reach out to the highest office in the land, Sidney, it is a confirmation. So this is a great day. They are behind. They are desperate. And, you know, did I want my president to get involved in this? Of course not. What the president and outsiders need to understand that this is not Washington, D.C. This is Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis, Tennessee. I was born here, grew up a few blocks from here. The aspirations that Memphians have for Memphis is Memphis. The Washington establishment will not determine who's going to Congress. It is the voters in the 9th Congressional District who will determine. It won't be Mr. Obama. Mr. President, I admire you, I respect you. You don't even have a vote here.